you can't possibly see that and not make this something you do for the rest of your life.
I went to India to find myself. I'm so
Welcome to India.
This is the biggest culture shock I've ever experienced.
It's really beautiful, but it's also not at the same time, you know?
Why is no one doing anything?
Everything you see in the movies, but you don't actually think is real life. We're seeing it right now, and it's blowing my mind.
You can't get upset and expect the next person to get out and do something for you.
She's asking, why are you crying? She says, please don't cry, laugh. Our entire life will keep smiling.
There was a lot of talk about like some of the stuff that I was gonna see.
You ready?
I think I wouldn't have changed this experience for anything.
If you're upset with something, then step forward and take some kind of action.
Arjun's more inspirational than anything.
I wanted them to know that that was the highlight of my trip.
Let's be here together and enjoy each other's company.
I wish we could do a big group hug.
We're here and we've got what we've got right now, and things are really good.
So happy right now.
Gathered here now at the airport.
It hasn't really settled in yet. Once I get on the plane, then I'll kind of realize I'm actually going to India. But right now it's just kind of, I'm at an airport.
I want to be on the plane because I'm a little nervous for this like 29,000 hour long flight that we're about to go through. It's really nice. It's great energy.
Going to India, like it's the other side of the world. It's incredible, and we're all so pumped, and we're ready to go.
This is how AJ sleeps on the plane.
So we've been traveling for 24 hours.
We are in Delhi Airport.
Last flight, 2-hour flight. So we're gonna finally get to Udaipur. Just expect daytime. Heat's gonna go.
Touchdown! Not that hot. I feel like I'm in a movie. So we're just driving around Udaipur for the first time right now. It's beautiful.
It's really beautiful, but it's also not at the same time, you know? My dad always talks about his poverty and the way he grew up. And I'm trying to imagine if I was born here, how would I approach my life?
At this point, I just want to walk around. I want to really take it in more. There's so much to see.
This is the biggest culture shock I've ever experienced.
Scream.
Cheers! Cheers, India! I want to quietly welcome you. I know you've been on a crazy, amazing flight over, and your adventure is about to begin. I do hope that this trip is absolutely memorable, but I hope that you are thrown around in curves, and I hope that every single day you see the unexpected and you greet the unexpected. So cheers to that the entire trip through.
We woke up this morning, it's our first full day in India. Did some yoga first thing.
That was the first time I've ever done yoga in my life. So I was like peeking, trying to like check who's doing what.
We start with Om.
One of the things, we had to do like Om 3 times.
Om is a word which having all the vibrations of the universe.
Once you open your eyes at the end of all this, like you should feel like everything is new.
Join your hands, close your eyes, take a deep breath.
We're going to be welcome to the community today, so there's going to be like an opening ceremony. Charlotte and I were chosen to sit in on the prayer session to bless the building of this project. All these things that are on my hand, I don't know what half of them are. I just feel nice, I feel happy. Unbelievable.
It was really an immense thing for me to see, you know, the simplicity of the environment, but the sacredness and everything, because it's easy to lose that in a big city.
The next few days, you have the task of finishing up these walls for the children that are about to spend every single day learning and being part of the education that you're bringing to them today.
Well, we went to the community walk today, and it was awesome to be welcomed, and they showed us how they gather their water and the walks they take.
Where's the well? Anybody know?
Over there.
This is pretty.
This is the reflection of it.
I was wearing fairly good shoes and everything, but I found myself tripping around, and my legs started to get kind of jelly-like. And I'm a very physically active guy, but there was a couple times I almost slipped, pretty embarrassingly, actually.
You want to hold it?
Sure.
It's success.
Whoa.
That's heavy. So,
How do they carry that on their heads?
It really made me appreciate my water. Like, people just leave, you know, the water wide on.
This would be a struggle every day.
Normally we see women with like 2 stacked right on top of their head, and they're just balancing them. My head isn't shaped right. Maybe I don't have good balance. It's impossible to imagine us doing that 5 times a day, so it was humbling.
It's okay, I got it.
And then the boys would come past barefoot, and they just mowed up past, like, really easily, not even looking down.
Yeah. All right, so this is my little buddy. It's Mukesh. He's been my navigator, my manager. He's a pretty cool guy.
And at one point, he grabbed the water bucket from Monroe, and he was just going off.
The kids were walking with us, and they were just like running with no shoes on, like on these rocks, and it was just like, it was absolutely amazing to see that.
Like, there were 5 or 6 people living here. There's 1 bed.
Namaste.
And all the rest of them sleep on the floor, and the floor is made of cow dung and dirt, did I say?
Yeah, dirt, yeah.
And it's pitch black in there right now. Like, I couldn't even tell how many people were in the room.
Electricity only comes 5 hours a day, and they don't know when it will come.
They pay for it every day. I think it's like 100 rupees or something. Like, they don't know for sure
If it's gonna come or not, yeah.
We don't even
I
think
leave
about
the
it.
lights on, and they're praying that they'll have lights.
Just asking them how old they were, and I was expecting like somewhere in the 60s for some of the ladies, and they're actually 35. There's a lady who actually didn't know her age. She wasn't being shy or bashful or anything. She didn't know her age. They had no idea how we lived back at home. This is it.
Okay, guys, do you want to follow Ricky?
This is their life. This is everything they have. Yeah. Wow.
Go to class, go.
I come here and I see the kids and I'm building the school, but in some sense I feel very selfish and fake because I come here and then I leave. But there's some level of snootiness that I feel self-conscious about. But then there's the other thing is you're building the school and you're leaving that behind, and that will always be there.
It's our first day of school building and everything's moving pretty quickly.
We've just gotten our assignments for the day. We're just going to finish up the 5th, I guess, and final schoolhouse as part of this primary school. So there's people laying bricks, there's people carrying bricks, and we're going to make some masala.
Masala is kind of a mix of cinnamon, sand, and water. Same with the spices. If you mix different spices, it's called as masala.
Our hands are the biggest on the trip, so what we're doing is taking the one pair of gloves that fits both of us and sharing it. That's what a brother does. Yeah.
So jacked.
Okay, go to class, go.
We're coming here and we're building something and we're trying to leave something behind. No matter what barriers we have, and we'll probably always have in certain senses, you just kind of feel like that rich person in the movie who comes to another land and it's just, they look like that guy. So I don't want to be that guy. So diving in and, doing the best work I can. I'm not coming in just to be standing around on the TV and wearing a colorful top or something.
I agree with you if I knew what that meant. I might fall at any moment.
I don't think so.
Don't tell Samantha.
Whole wall.
One row was like, and his face was like, wall fell down. Monroe did it first.
I did that before, but not today.
But then Raymond, of course, had to one-up Monroe and knock the wall down.
Maybe it's not even my fault.
It's not.
Maybe it's probably you.
Yeah, you're right. It is my fault, Raymond. Thank you for correcting my mistake.
It's a good thing I actually came through because then there would have been a school with a shoddy wall on it. Nobody wants that.
I don't accept your apology.
It's actually my fault. Like, I shouldn't have smashed the wall so hard.
It was just too perfect. They had to take it down.
Sounds like that wall fell down again.
Sally, you owe me 20 rupees. No.